I would like to introduce to you the BTV i3 all-in-one entertainment streaming media player. Here you're looking at what we call the desktop, and on the desktop it kind of works similar to your Android-based type a unit, such as your phone, your laptop, or your tablet. You have access here to online videos. You can play your MP3s here in the music section. We have settings, games that we'll go into a little bit later, but here's all your applications. And you have the Google Play Store, which you can download all your favorite apps here. And then we have the menu bar on the bottom where you can actually save to favorites the applications that you want to use on a consistent basis. So you can also search the World Wide Web here. So again, this acts as a, I guess it turns your television into a smart TV, but it's also a mini computer, so you can hook a keyboard and a mouse up to it and use it for those purposes. So now what I'd like to do is get into the highlight of the BTV i3, which is the entertainment. So as I mentioned to you before, this is like a mini computer, but it also works as, I would say, like a massive search engine. It scrapes the entire World Wide Web for streams that are being playing all over the world and brings it all into one place here. We've categorized it so it's user-friendly, so you can find exactly what you want to watch. So what I want to start with is the live TV section. And for many, many years, people have been trying to get rid of their cable bill because the cable companies have had a monopoly on the market for so long and have left us with very few choices. But now we have a great choice because you can watch anything you want, anytime you want for free, and actually replace having to pay cable. So here we are at live TV. This is our own application called PX4 TV. And one of the hardest things to do on these type of systems is find working, reliable live TV channels, and we were able to accomplish that compared to any other type of system in the marketplace. So with that said, as you're looking at our PX4 TV menu here in categories, also have international programming. We're going to go right into the United States. And again, it's categorized for your convenience: sports, movies, kids, entertainment, documentary. But we're going to go into all channels. And here it starts, and it's in alphabetical order, and you can start to see some of your network TV channels and premium channels. As I scroll down, you'll recognize most of these. And many of these are only available in higher price packages on your cable or direct TV. Disney, E! Entertainment, ESPN, Food Network, Fox News, FX, Golf Channel, Hallmark, HBO, Lifetime, MLB Network, NBA, NFL Network, Nick, OWN, all your Pac-12s, the SEC Network, Showtime, Sci-Fi, many, many, many more. These are over 700 channels, and not only we have the most reliable channels, and I would say that about 90% of the time they work really well and in HD quality. And last but not least, as you can see here, it's almost like a TV guide because it's going to tell you what's playing on the channel. So that alleviates having to click into each channel to see what's playing. This is phenomenal. Okay, so you get your live TV through, again, our own application, the PX4 TV. Back to the main menu. One of the other things that we have available is movies. Everyone loves to watch movies, but what if you can watch any movie you wanted and any time you wanted? Well, you can almost do that here with a selection of over 250,000 movies, probably much more than that. And I'm going to go ahead and click into the default menu. And here you can see some of the more popular movies that are playing. Some of these are actually also still playing in the theater. You imagine not ever having to rent movies again, either through Redbox or Netflix. Why would you want to now that you can watch whatever you want for free? So I scroll down here and you can see, again, some of the most popular movies. Now this just happens to be our default add-on, so I can keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. The other option here would be to search for a movie, particular movie, or you can search for a particular actor here, which makes it a little bit more convenient. One of the things I like to show, just to show the full scope, or at least try to show the full scope of what we have in terms of movies. It's a particular add-on or application that I like to show for this. And here it's almost like categorizes everything in different types of subject matter, whether it's movies, TV shows, specialty add-ons, sports. And each one of these, by the way, has a tremendous selection in them. Karaoke, 3D, comedy, gaming, stand-up comedians, best R-rated sex comedies, National Lampoon, your westerns, a Disney collection. Just that alone here is worth, all the way back to the 1930s and 40s, all the way to today, worth hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars just to have access to this right here alone. Okay. Marvel Comics movies, biblical films, fitness, award shows if you want to watch your Oscars, Emmys, the Tonys, all the past award shows. Documentaries. Boxing greatest hits if you want to watch like Muhammad Ali and George Foreman and Joe Frazier and Mike Tyson, all the past championship fights. Your movies of the week, Hallmark, Lifetime, funniest comedies ever. And the list goes on and on. A magnificent selection, and again, access to thousands and thousands and thousands of movies. Going into our next section up here would be your TV shows. And here it's set up the same way. You have some of the newer shows that are out, like Stranger Things, The Game of Thrones, The Walking Dead, Suits, Shameless, Orange is the New Black, which is something that's on Netflix. And you'll find shows here from HBO, Showtime, Netflix, so forth and so on. But as you click into one of these, not only are you accessing your favorite show, but all the past seasons. Okay. And in each one, you're talking about all the past episodes. Okay. There you go. All right, and if you want to search by networks, you could do that as well. So you have CBS, BET, Bravo, Comedy Central, Fox, HBO, and makes it a little bit more convenient to be able to check which network has which shows. You can find your favorite shows that way. If you want to find a show that is playing recently, the most recent episodes that are playing at the time, you go here to newest or new latest episodes. And as you go back here, showing some of the things that have just recently played on television. Brand spanking new episodes. And again, you can search by actor, or you can search by your favorite TV show. And again, here in the sub-menus, you'll find a variety of other types of applications that give you an additional source of TV shows along, again, with the movies. Same thing, Kid Zone, set up exactly the same. So it's very user-friendly. That first movie actually wasn't supposed to be in the Kids Zone area, but I guess it's a cartoon, so I figured that's where it's supposed to be. That was pretty much the only error I've ever seen on this, but you have the most incredible situation here is a babysitter for free, as you could say. Access to almost any animation Disney movie ever made. And the kids and the whole family will enjoy that. And again, you have the sub-menus where you have your cartoons and anime, and you're talking about some of the old school cartoons like the Flintstones and Bugs Bunny and Roadrunner. So it's great for the kids. You have sports, your sports section. So I'll try to go through this very rapidly. If you go into, let's say, live sport here, you want to watch, here's a good place to watch some of your favorite games. Let's go to American football. And here you can see some of the games that are currently playing live around the world. International games, NFL, and also college. In addition to that, if you go down to here, let's see, your baseball. Again, the same thing. You can see these are live games playing. That is a great section to watch your live sports, and you have other types of sports that you can access. In addition to that, you have the section here for your NFL teams. If there's a favorite team that you like, you can click into one of these, and you can start to see a lot of different content from interviews and special videos, cheerleaders, press conferences, things of that sort for each one of these teams. So you got your soccer replays, you have your outdoor sports, you got your fighting channel, you have the MLB here, where if you didn't watch it live, you can actually watch the condensed game. So all the whole game plays in about 30 minutes, and all the games for each of the days, going back through maybe a couple of weeks. Okay. In addition to that, you have your sports live channels. Okay, not there. I'll actually in the live TV, which I will show you in one moment. The live TV channels we actually went over. They're actually in PX4 TV. And then you have your extras. You have education, basic training. You have K through 12. You have learn a language. Let me go in there real quick so you can see rather large lists of education. Again, this is the language section. And then you have your K through 12 if you want to do homeschooling for your children. You got mathematics, physics. You can learn an instrument, chemistry, And I seen it in here. It also has Hooked on Phonics. In addition, we have the world cams. These are actually live closed circuit cams all over the world, actually. So I'm going to take you here to Louisiana. I don't know if you've ever been to Bourbon Street, but if you haven't been to Bourbon Street, well, we can take a little trip here. And this is Bourbon Street live going on right now. And it looks real busy over there. It is actually a Saturday night. Live closed circuit cams all over the world. This is Bourbon Street. And something kind of interesting right there in that same corner. They have this little place here where they're actually singing karaoke.
The feeling that she gonna ride her husband on the honeymoon like he paid the rent. Exactly. Don't need to be acting shop.
Okay. So now that we had a little fun will be playing in the background. We have the music section here. We have your concerts. You have MP3s. You have music videos, and you also have karaoke. So I'm going into here. And here you have thousands and thousands of selection of different karaoke titles. So you can have your home karaoke parties. This looks like it's just the one particular section, but there's thousands and thousands of selections of karaoke. We've got games, and here we have 150 Nintendo games, Super Nintendo games. You want to rekindle your childhood. And we also make available a Bluetooth game controller that pairs with the BTVI3 to be able to do that, play the games. So to recap here, before I recap, let's do this. Let's go to international programming, and we also have programming live channels from all over the world. We got Korea, we got Latin areas, we have Mexico, we have the Philippines, and also programming from, I'd say, around 80 different countries. Okay, so again, let's see. We have B-Vision, which is our own channel, our own network, which we're going to have our own shows, such as reality type shows, maybe cooking, maybe fitness, those type of shows, and only available and exclusive to BTV users. So again, to recap, we have the B-Vision, we have movies, we have TV shows, we have international programming, we have your Kids Zone, we have sports, we have live TV. It also has all your live TV channels, the news, and all your sports channels. Extras, your education, we have fitness and health, and we have your games. And in addition to that, you have your favorite section. So if you want to save to favorites any of the media, whether it's a movie, TV show, or a particular add-on, you can customize it and save it to your favorite section. And then going back here to the desktop and down here to this application here, we have access to even more games. And you're talking your PlayStation and N64, as you can see. And once I click here, as you can see, there's 9 games showing here. And on the top right corner, you'll see 919. That means there's 919 pages of 9 games. So it's over 8,000 games available here on the BTV i3. And again, we have the optional Bluetooth wireless game controller. So that's it. This is the BTV i3, the live demo, and I'd like to thank you for watching today, and hopefully you will make the choice to get rid of your cable bill and get rid of your movie rental bill.